Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bahakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone taught us the 100% truth according to the spirits to be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there, portion his word through the four corners of the earth in true sincerity. Peace and blessings to you hopeful believers out there, which are also part of the elect. To y'all say shalom. And once again, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Forgive me, Rachakwadash, the Holy Spirit, to do the lesson on today. Lord willing, it feeds you, lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So we got a video through the parent spirit in Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to go into, don't bitch up. You see a lot of these camps, they're starting to divert from the somewhat truth that they've had and gone further left. And essentially bitching up, man. And going out to the Akim, man, you Agwa. You know? Don't bitch up. Because this is what we signed up for, man. You got to remember, as a brother Yawan always said, especially you Akim, you are auditioning for kingship. When Yahweh Shai was auditioning for kingship and trying to get back to the glory that he had with the Father in the beginning, he had to undergo suffering. You see? Suffering is a rite of passage. Our apostles tell us this all the time, man. The Lord called you in this thing to suffer. It's a rite of passage. So don't bitch up, man, now that you start suffering. It start getting a little hard. It start getting a little tough. Don't bitch up. That's what we asked for. We're auditioning for kingship, man. We want to be kings, right? So, that being said, Salakia, we are auditioning for kingship, man, so don't bitch up. This is the rite of passage. And it's not like the Lord didn't tell us. You see? So I'm gonna because essentially what is this known as? This is known as a straight gate, right? So like that kind of threw off my train of thought. But this is known as a straight gate. This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate. What is a straight gate? What does straight mean? Right? S-T-R-A-I-T. What does that mean? That means being put in a situation of difficulty, right? So let me, as a matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, it says enter ye. It says enter ye at the straight gate, right? Enter ye at the straight gate, which a straight gate is what? A position of difficulty. So this passage, this way, it's a position of difficulty. You're going to be put in positions of difficulty, right? Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. So the straight gate is what? Which is going to describe the straight gate. Straight gate is a narrow path, but it's a path of difficulty. It's not a path that's wide and big for room of error. You see, and there's only one way. You see? To where only one man could pass through at a time. While the wide gate, there's many ways. You see? It has a lot of comfort. It doesn't have you on your tippy toes. Straight gate, you got to be on point, man. You see? And trying to be on point, being disciplined, and putting your body in subjection, that brings forth what's the word? Discomfort. That brings forth suffering. You see, scriptures speak about to rather go to the house of mourning than the house of feasting. What's the house of mourning? The house of mourning is essentially us bringing our bodies in subjection unto discipline, so we could receive the kingdom of heaven. You know, as Paul said, we strive lawfully, right? And we are temperate. You see, so being temperate and all these particular things is being temperate, right? That brings forth suffering. Because not anybody could just be temperate. Not anybody could just be temperate. You only have, like I mentioned, athletes. But if it was easy to be temperate and achieve success, then people would do it.
It ain't fucking hot in here?
I forgot. Salakia. You know, Satan popping up here and there. Don't never, you know, if you let out these dudes, don't never really bother me when I'm on my lunch. But yeah, Salakia. But like I was saying though, man, that house of mourning is essentially, that house of mourning is essentially us bringing our bodies in subjection unto the will of the Lord. You know, being disciplined, abstaining from particular things. That's putting our house. That's putting us in a house of mourning. We're mourning. We're suffering because it hurts. It's not an easy thing to do. And this is the rite of passage, man. Going hence to the title, don't bitch up, because this is part of the walk. You see, we're auditioning for kingship, but it ain't gonna be easy. We want to get to the kingdom of heaven. It's not gonna be easy. If it was, it'll be the wide gate, right? So back in Matthew chapter 7 and verse I'm gonna read verse 13 again. It says, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." You see, so not only is it a straight gate, not many people, you know, have the opportunity to even try to walk the straight gate, because many people being called, right, and only few are being chosen. So just because you've been called, you still got to make it to the straight gate, which everybody's been called, but not everybody has taken it upon themselves to walk the straight gate, and some do take it upon themselves to walk the straight gate. And what happens? It'll be better as if they've never came into the truth, as scriptures say. But Yahweh Shai understood it, man. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. It says, "Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross." So Yahweh Shai, he took on the suffering. He embraced it. You see? It says, "Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the power of our the throne of our power." You see, for considering him, he endured such contradiction of sinners against him, lest ye be wearied and faint in your mind. So Yahweh Shai, scriptures say, this mind that is in Yahweh Shai, let it be in you. Well, Yahweh Shai, our big bro, he had a mindset what? To embrace the suffering. He didn't bitch up. You know, when you go into the aspect of a lamb being slain, a lot of times lamb and sheep, when they're being slain, you know, being killed, they don't make a noise. They don't scream, they don't cry out. You got niggas crying out, switching to the doctrine. Oh, we got to change the doctrine up, man. That's the same shit that Jake was doing during the time of the Maccabees. When the heathen that was around about Jake was giving Jake a hard problem, what did Jake do? Jake resorted to, hey, let's make a pact, let's make a covenant. They bitched up. Because the heathen is making things difficult for us. They bitched up. You see? Well, guess what? If we want to receive the kingdom of heaven, if we want to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, you can't bitch up. That's why it says in Matthew 24, "He that endure to the end." It didn't say endure for no reason. It said endure because the particular things that we was going to have to undergo was going to be very difficult. But nevertheless, once again, Yahweh Bashim Shai said he would strengthen us through it. You see? Let me pull that real quick. Because as I'm going to the aspect, don't bitch up, then they go, but we need help. You know, we in hell. Yeah, we in hell, but the Lord helping us. The Lord with us. And you got to believe that. The Lord is giving us strength. Right? Let me get this real quick. Psalms 55. This is Psalms 55 in verse 22. It says, "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." So, yes, we have a burden upon us. We're suffering. But guess what? The Lord said put it upon him. and he will suffer thee not to be moved, man. Even when you read Psalms, let me get it actually. Psalms 14. Nah, Psalms 18. Psalms 19, my bad. My bad, Psalms 33. Salakia. Psalms 34. This Psalm 34, I'm gonna just get straight to the point. Psalm 34 and 19, he says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth out of them all. Read that again. Psalm 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh delivereth him out of them all. So, if you bitch up, you weak. Scriptures say, if thy faith fail in the day of adversity, if thy faith in the day of adversity, thy faith is small. Because Yahweh Bashar Shai said, many are the afflictions of the righteous. And he said, but the Lord going to deliver it out of them all. So the Lord said, yes, you're going to be going through the particular things. Yes, it's a rite of passage to suffer, but guess what? I'm going to help you. So why are you bitching up? The Lord said he going to help us. But it's because Jake don't want to go through shit, man. The Lord said he going to help us, man. He already told us it's going to be a straight gate, but he said with the straight gate, you're going to be helped. You're going to be strengthened. When you go into the account, when Yahweh Shai was taking up his cross, who came to help him was a man named Simeon. Simeon means Shemaiah one, which means affliction heard. So it was somebody to help bear Yahweh Shai's cross. Now, of course, essentially, he's the one that took it on himself. He got pierced, got put on the cross by himself, but he had help carrying the cross to the location. You don't think for our walk that's going to be the same? The Lord said it is. The Lord said it. He going to help us. So don't be in that spirit of bitching up, man. It's getting tough out here. We asked for it. We wanted to be the kings of the earth. This is what comes along with it. You see, it hurt, but hey, it hurt Yahweh Shai too. But no servant is greater than his master. And Yahweh Shai, he showed us that you get through it to get to it. You get through it to get to it, man. John 17:4. Father, I glorified in earth, but I now restore me back to the glory we had within the beginning. Yeah, I'm trying to say restore back to kingship, man. When you trying to get restored back to kingship, we're auditioning for it. And then even for you women, you trying to get back to the glory you had, you know, when your ass wasn't through. When you wasn't so bugged the fuck out, you see. But your sister, y'all wasn't in the beginning in the sense of before the foundation of the earth. But y'all trying to get to the glory of the kingdom of heaven. Y'all trying to get to that new body, that new covenant, the first go around, where you ain't gotta deal with your man dealing with other women. You gonna be, it's gonna be normal. You ain't got to worry about all those miscellaneous BS things y'all worry about for no reason. You ain't have to be it won't be trouble in the flesh. Even particular things that your man do, which demons won't fuck with you, essentially, and that's a blessing, right? I'm gonna get this. This is Luke 14:28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost? Exactly. Sit your ass down and think about it. A lot of these individuals don't know what they're a part of, man. And you can see it in their works, in their actions. You want to change up the doctrine, want to switch it up, talking about you got saved heathen. A lot of y'all niggas don't know what y'all part of. That's why our elders all the time be saying, and countless brothers know, we got to stay prayed up, man. We got to pray. We got to keep praying, man. Keep our medicine strong, because we hope that we understand what we are part of, man, as we doing the particular thing we do to our day-to-day lives. Because sooner or later, it's not going to be so cool to be an Israelite. It ain't going to be so cool to hold up a banner that you're an Israelite. That's not going to be cool, because the particular thing that Esau's going to do on earth, it ain't going to be cool to be an Israelite. And that's what times we coming into, that great persecution. Scripture's going to, you have not resisted unto death. A lot of brothers are going to be put to death. A lot of brothers are going to be martyrs. A lot of brothers are going to be presented with the with death, but not be put. You know, how should I say, there'll be some standing that shall see me come. That wasn't literal, as in those men are going to be alive to the day, but essentially when the Lord returns, there will be men of the elect that will be alive and not in the chariot already, because they was martyrs. You see? It says, and counteth the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it. So don't bitch it. Slakia. I bit my gun when I said that. So don't bitch up, man. It's getting tough. As the Apostle Paul say down, bite down. We gotta bite down, man. It's getting bad. The kingdom here, the kingdom, the glory that Israelites is here. We see it coming. We see it coming, man. So don't bitch up, man. Don't bitch up. Get your panties out of a wad, nigga. Don't bitch up, man. And I ain't calling you Akim nigga, you know. I ain't calling you, I'm just saying, you know, hey, don't get your panties out of a wad, man. Bite down. It's getting tough out here, man. We all feel it. You ain't the only one. You don't think Yahweh Shah felt it? If you wanna feel like you undergoing the most hellish type of condition on earth, well, Yahweh Shah said, I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna end it off with this one real quick. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna end off with this one. This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. That's going to what? Essentially all the Israelites, but the elect is going to be the ones to do so, to come to the Lord. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in the heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So Yahweh Shai said, hey, take my yoke. Because Yahweh Shai took the full brunt force, man. He took the full brunt force. So you niggas wanna, not niggas, you know. Well, yes, some of you, yes, you niggas. You fucking camps that wanna bitch up and change up the doctrine. Niggas bitching up. But you know, you Akim and you Akwaf. But you know you Akwaf, you know what it is. According to the scriptures. You lack faith, but hey, don't bitch still. You don't bitch up, man. You really believe in this thing, the little faith the Lord's giving you, don't bitch up. And you men of the Lord, speaking first and foremost to myself, man, don't bitch up, man. Yahweh Shai gave us a lightened yoke, man. Because his yoke, we was just talking about it at camp last night. Niggas be saying, hey, I want to be Yahweh Shai. Do you not know the lot and the stuff that Yahweh Shai had to undergo to receive that glory? And we're not even going to touch near the surface of what he went through at all. None of us. And we're going to be joint heirs with him. Now, we're not going to be Yahweh Shai, but in other words, we're going to get a lot, man. For Romans 18:8. Even Yahweh Shai, you know, his suffering was heavy, but it doesn't even amount to the glory he received. Same thing with us, man. So, Lord, when this is edified to the power of Yahweh Shai, man, I'm just exhorting you, Akim. Don't bitch up, man. So you can say, exhorting you, Akim, and continue in the faith. Keep fighting, keep pushing. Don't bitch up. What you gonna bitch up and go back to anyways? A destroyed kingdom? Ain't shit here. The women suck. They're used up. You know? The food, the music. This shit's lame. So there's nothing to go back to. So Lord, when this is edifying to the power of spirit, Yahweh Basham Shai, I'm going to end it up and say, call Allah, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakodash. I'm going to give the honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and to y'all, I'm going to say shalom.